Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. Have I got a lot to tell you? And I got a lot to tell you. I think I showed my nails in the last vlog. They are also chipping and coming off. But yeah, it is currently Thursday. So I haven't updated you guys and talked to you guys since last Thursday, and obviously between then and now I've been on obviously my mini little holiday with my mum and her friends, and then just chilled. So let me start from basically the Friday. Well, Thursday night. So Thursday night I managed to finish the book I was on, which was Meet Me at the Wedding, I think it was. So I managed to finish that book Thursday night last week, purely because I didn't want to have to take that book when it's only got like a couple pages left to be read, and then take another book to then start. So I was like, I'll try and finish that book that night, which I managed to do, which was great. And then Friday, got up, got changed and got ready and everything, and then went around my mum's friend's house because we were getting picked up from there, so we went over there. I think we got there like 20 past or so, 10ish. We chilled there until like 12 because we were getting picked up at 12, so we just chilled, got all the suitcases and everything and bags and stuff that needed to be packed together, and went from there. We also had a drink. We had like a small glass of wine to get into the holiday spirit. So we done that, and then we got the minibus, and that there, packed all that in and got there around like 2:30 I think we got there, because there was a bit of traffic. Then when we got there we checked in, took our stuff to the caravan, and then had like sorted stuff out that we needed to sort out, and then we went and had another drink, and just chilled for a bit. So yeah, so that Friday we didn't really do much. We ended up having like an early night so we could just sleep early and chill. And then Saturday we chilled during the day and just went to like the arcade and chilled most of the time, and done that. And Saturday was the day where our matching top started. No, it was Friday night actually, I think our matching top started. So I had a matching top with my mum like the first day during like the travelling, with just me and my mum, and then we all had a matching top Friday night. Saturday we had a matching top, and then Sunday we had a matching top, and then we just whatever afterwards. So yeah, so Saturday during the day we just chilled in the arcade, went on like the 2p machines and stuff, and just went from there. We did go to the entertainment. I think we checked out the entertainment Friday and then just left early, but Saturday and then Saturday night we went to the entertainment for like the whole night. We played like the bingo, which was like a song bingo, which was quite cool, just different from the normal typical numbered bingo. Sorry about the dog barking. But yeah, it was also good because it was like old songs, and I was scared I wasn't gonna like know most of them, but they said what the song was called as they were playing it, so that was great. But yeah, we stayed there for like the whole of Saturday night, because we were playing bingo, and then there was an Anne-Marie tribute there, so we watched that, and then just one of like the entertainment staff ended up singing afterwards. So that happened also that day. A lot of photos with bar stuff happened. A lot of selfies with the bar stuff happened that evening as well, which I'm not gonna upload or post or anything because their faces are in them, and obviously I don't have their consent to post it or anything. And also my mum is in some of them is in all of them as well, and I know she wouldn't want to be posted on this, so yeah, I'm not gonna post them. I'm gonna see what other like photos I have, and then probably like do a little like photo section. If I have any photos of just me or whatever, then I'll do that. But I think I posted like 2 photos. I've done one little like photo dump of the tops that I wore on my Instagram, and then I've posted a picture of my meal on Sunday, I think it was. But yeah, I done that. But yeah, so Saturday we done a few photos and stuff, and we stayed till the end, and then we went back. Sunday we just went in the arcade again, and then we sorted out like the tickets that we had as well, since we were leaving Monday. In the end, with the tickets that me and my mum got, I got a capybara like teddy, which I will show you guys when I'm back home and I'm sorting out the stuff. But we done that. I got that, and then also got some like just a whole bunch of sweets which me and my mum divided up between us. We also got on the 2p machines. I'll show you my mum's because it's on the side, but the ones for me and my sister and stuff are in my bag, so I will show you guys them later on. But we got a few like little key rings. So we got like we won this one, we won like this ice cream one, and then obviously we won this one for my mum because it was orange and she likes orange, but just like a little octopus kind of thing. And then we also played like this try and find like a key thing in these golden eggs, which it was like one of them like grabby ones, which you only put like £1 in, and once you've actually finally picked up an egg, that's it. So you could do it in like one try, or might give you like a couple tries if you can't pick up an egg. But you either get like keychains like this, like there was a few of these like DC ones, DC comic ones, or there was some emoji ones, or you just get like a key to unlock a door which had a prize in. We didn't win any of the keys, but we got a few keychains. But yeah, so we done that as well. But yeah, Sunday we just spent doing that. We also went for like a Sunday roast. I say we went. The other 4 had a Sunday roast. I had a mushroom something ravioli kind of thing. It was just like a creamy mushroomy sauce with like ravioli and stuff, which was quite nice because I wasn't feeling a roast, especially on a warm day. So I ended up having my ravioli. Everyone else had a roast. I shared a bottle of wine with one of my mum's friends. So yeah, so it was quite a nice dinner. So we done that, and then yeah, that evening we didn't end up going out because we just did not feel up to going out, so we stayed in the caravan and chilled. I done some like reading and ended up like hibernating into the master like bedroom, the double bedroom, because me and my mum were sharing the double bed, since obviously we're related, so they thought might as well have us share so it'll be easier, and plus me and my mum were sharing a suitcase, so it was easier just to have us share that bed since we're related than have like someone else, 2 other people do it. So we were given that room, so I somewhat hibernated in there for a bit, and just read and done like some packing and stuff to get that done, and yeah, and just chilled. And then Monday we then got up, made sure, done any last minute packing that we needed to do, got all our bags out of the caravan by like, I want to say like 9:45 or so. We done 20 minutes to 10, 9:45. We managed to get out the caravan with everything, and then we went into the main building and just had a drink at the cafe, since we had to wait till like 11 to be picked up. So yeah, we just had a drink, and then after that we got back, but I felt terrible on the way back, because I'd had a nice coffee and I thought I'd be fine. I also sat backwards in the minibus this time, which I'm normally fine with sitting backwards, but I don't know if it was like the coffee or it was the road was a bit bumpy and stuff. I have no clue what it was. I just didn't feel the best once we got back. I felt a bit sick. So yeah, so that was fun. Since I started feeling a bit sick like partway through the journey home, and then felt terrible the rest of the day. But yeah, so it was a great trip. I'm not gonna have a nice coffee again on the day of leaving ever again. I think I've learnt my lesson there. I don't think there was anything wrong with the iced coffee either. I think it was generally could have been due to the road. And I had also downed the iced coffee because it didn't taste anything. It didn't taste bad or anything, but yeah, not the best. But yeah, so, and then the last couple of days have just been chilling. Well, Tuesday the washing was being done of some of the clothes that we took, so I don't have to wash some clothes when I get back home, but I will still probably leave like Sunday to doing clothes washing of what I've packed, and doing that to be washed. But yeah, but the last couple of days have just been chilling, not doing much. And then today we went round my mum's friends today to just talk and catch up from the past couple of days that we haven't seen each other since like Monday, and just reminiscing on the holiday that we went on, and wanting to go back, and that since it's kind of in that period of now being like I want to go back to the holiday because it was so fun and nice there. But yeah, but I've only got to wait until like the 2nd of June, and I'm going on a holiday with my dad and my sister. Not to the same place, but to a good holiday park thing, because I've been there before a couple of years ago. But yeah, so I haven't got to wait too long to go on holiday again. But yeah, I kind of just miss being on holiday or being there now at the moment, because I keep looking back at the photos and being like, I want to go back. But there is talks about doing a holiday again. I don't know if we'll go back there or we'll go somewhere else. But yeah, doing it again next year, which will be so much fun. And also I don't mind going back to the same place because it was great. There was also a few attractive bar staff, which I did have my photo taken with, which was quite embarrassing, but and weird, but yeah. But yeah, so that was fun. But yeah, the last couple of days have not been doing much. I did go around my mum's friends. This morning we just talked and chilled, and then we went to look around a charity shop this morning, just to be out for a bit. We ended up, well, the baby's got 2 things. Well, the big girls got 2 out like clothing pieces, the reborns, and then we all got like a board game as well, like a bingo board game, which I think is a drag queen one. But yeah, we thought if we go on holiday again, we can take that, and it might be fun to do, even though we didn't take, we took games this time and we didn't play them, but you know. But yeah, but the next few days, Friday, I don't think I'm going to be doing much apart from just probably reading of the evening. Like during the day we probably won't do nothing, and then in the evening I'll probably sit up here and do some reading or something, read my book since I'm on Daisy Hates. I managed to read up to page 98 I think while I was on holiday, or was it 95 and 96 while I was on holiday, and then read the other like few pages afterwards. I can't remember now, but I'm nearly on like page 100 of this. But yeah, so I'll probably read some more of this tomorrow, and just chill up here, and then obviously Saturday I'm going home around 12. I'll be picked up, and then it'll be on the way home, stop off at like a shop to pick up some snacks for Eurovision for that evening. So I also need to do a little list of snacks that I want. All I've got on the list right now currently is cookies. Because I've been like wanting cookies for a few weeks now and haven't got around to making any at home or doing any, so I want some cookies, possibly like some like chocolate, whether it be like a bar of chocolate or what, possibly like some brie or something, brie and some bread or something, like a bloomer possibly, or baguette might be nice, brie and baguette or bloomer, instead of having it on crackers all the time. But yeah, something like that, and then some like jellies or something possibly. But I need to do a list of that for the Eurovision on Saturday evening for the final. So we have that, and then Sunday will just be a day of finishing, sorting out any of my suitcase that I couldn't get done on Saturday, doing my washing, and then there's also another Grand Prix, so I'll have to catch up on Miami's Grand Prix, and then watch, I think it's the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, the Italy one, or one of the Italy ones. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing that the next few days, and then hopefully by Monday I'll get back into my normal schedule of, well, I need to do some filming when I get back anyway. Obviously I've got to finish my last book that I need to read for like June's video, since that is coming up, so I'll have like 2 weeks to finish that and do that. So I need to do that when I get back home, and then I've got the last 2 Wednesday videos in May to film. Oh my god, I'm tired, and do and go from there. So I'll have quite a bit of stuff to do when I get back home, and then there's also random stuff that I just need to do in my room and tidy up and stuff. Well, I need to just sort out my to-do pile in my room and do as much as I can on my to-do list. But yeah, so I don't know how much of that is going to get done within like the 2 weeks that I have between when I come back from, well, when I go back home and before I go on holiday again with my dad and my sister. I also need to do a packing list for that as well. I was gonna do it when I was like doing the packing list for here and just didn't, so I need to do that packing list, and probably put a few more like dresses and stuff in. But yeah, I need to do that and go from there. But I thought I'd quickly catch up with you guys on that, since I literally have not gotten around to catching up with you guys yet. But yeah, I'm kind of just at the moment in that phase of coming back from holiday and just wanting to go back. And that, because it's kind of the phase of, I kind of feel like I haven't been on the holiday, but I kind of have, and stuff is somewhat going back to normal. I do feel it's weirder for me because like my mum and our friends and stuff, their lives can go back to fully normal now they're back from holiday, whereas mine isn't fully normal, gone back to like my normal routine and schedule and stuff, since I'm still at my nan and granddad's and I'm not home yet. So I feel like probably Sunday will be when I fully flip back into my normal schedule of being alright, I'm back home now, and that, and not being too sad for not being on holiday. I feel like the sadness is gonna carry on till then, and that since I'm not back into my normal schedule of doing stuff and that, and I'm just sat not really doing much. So yeah, but I will see you guys possibly tomorrow. I might talk to you guys. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably talk to you guys. I'll probably definitely talk to you guys Saturday. I don't know if I'll talk to you guys tomorrow or not, depending on what I'm doing in the evening. But yeah, I will see you guys, well, in a few minutes for you guys, well, a few seconds, but tomorrow or whenever for me. So yeah, so I'll see you guys then. Sorry guys, I'm now home. It is Saturday. It is currently nearly 3 o'clock. Have not long gotten home, gotten everything upstairs and sorted. But yeah, I've got all the bags on my bed apart from my suitcase. But I'm feeling I've got until 7ish to sort my stuff out. We'll sort out as much stuff as I can and jump in the shower to then get ready to watch Doctor Who and Eurovision tonight. On the way home we stopped off at Asda to get like a few snacks and stuff. We got some mawams, we got some cheese rolled up in some like chorizo and salami and stuff. We got some cookies. We got some, what else did we get? We got some camembert, we got some brie, we got some bloomer, I think it is, my dad got. And then we also got like some fruit to snack on because I didn't fancy any chocolate, I fancied more fruit. So we got that. So I'll probably take a picture of like our snack selection and what we're having to drink in that. And do it that way. So I'll put like a picture on screen if I remember to. If not, I'll probably like post it on Instagram or something because I'm trying to post more on my Instagram. So I might post it on there anyway. But yeah, because we've got Doctor Who starts at like 7:10 I think it is. So we've got Doctor Who then, and then straight after is Eurovision. So yeah, needed snacks for that. So we stopped off on the way home to do that and then brought in all my bags because I've got my suitcase which is full of like basically like my jackets and stuff that I haven't worn, my dirty washing, pair of shoes, and then mine and my sister's birthday present. So I'm thinking if I can't get my suitcase done today then I will just sort it out tomorrow because I want to do some washing tomorrow anyway. So I'm going to do that. And then I've got like 4 bags worth of stuff. Also I've got the Grand Prix on my TV that I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch back Miami's Grand Prix from 2 weeks ago, from the day I actually left. So I'm going to watch that, and then there's another Grand Prix on tomorrow. But yeah, gonna have that. I also have a couple glow ups to watch and probably a couple interior design masters to watch, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna try and watch as much as I can before 7 o'clock and go from there. And yeah, just get stuff done. I'm also thinking of just leaving like my room how it is for now, with the stuff off my side, well, off my chest of drawers, which you guys are currently on. Leaving all that stuff off for now instead of putting it back on until my dad can actually get around to doing the floorboard. I might just do that, leave it all off and stuff, because it's easy access into my cupboard anyway, so it's not like it's taking up space in my cupboard, which doesn't need to be there. It can stay there, so it doesn't matter. So I might do that and just leave out the last book that I need to read for June's video, so I need to do that. And leave out this little like calendar and my clipboard, which just has like big pieces of like paper on if I need to jot anything down, and video stuff. So yeah, these things will be left out and stuff and go from that. I also need to open a window and turn my fan on because it is warm in this room, so I need to do that. I also need to re-put up Max Verstappen because he has fallen down from my like signature kind of wall thing, so I need to put that back up. But yeah, I've got 4 bags on my bed to go through. I've got one carrier bag which is just full of like books that I've brought back which I want to read, which I don't know if I'll actually get to this year or it'll be like within the next few years, but I need to sort that out and put them under my bed. I've got another one full of like random stuff, of like stuff that's been bought and needs to be sorted out, and then I've got another one full of like clean clothes and stuff. So yeah, I need to sort them out, but I'm thinking if I can put my coat away and sort out the 4 bags, and then obviously one of the bags is also my handbag, but sort out my coat, sort out the 4 bags and get them done, then that is like I'm one step closer to getting that done and sorted today, and watch the Grand Prix and go from there on that. And yeah, I feel like that is the aim today, to do all of that. But yeah, that'll be the aim today, and then tomorrow, if I don't get my suitcase done, do my suitcase tomorrow and do loads of washing tomorrow and chill. And then the Grand Prix are like 2, I think, so also watch the Grand Prix at 2 and just do loads of reading because on my Daisy Hates book I think I'm now like 170 something pages in, which is around like, I think it's around like 500 pages in that book. So yeah, I might leave that book until the next holiday in June and take that book and just focus on the next 2 weeks reading the book that I need to read before going away on that holiday and get that video done. So I might do that tomorrow as well, just sit, do some reading, sort my nails out since they are actually like coming off, so I need to sort these out and go from there. But yeah, but I've got my iced, which the ice is melted now, latte, caramel latte. Oh, my sister's come home, that confused me then, I heard a noise, but do that and get cracking. So, and let me do this and then I'll put a pile aside of what I need to show you guys, like the baby's clothes, and anything that I got off holiday. So I have sorted out like 3 of the bags, and then there's like 2 bags within one of the bags, so yeah. But I thought I'd show you guys the stuff that I was gonna show you guys. Also, don't mind my fan being on in the background. But yeah, so at the arcade we done all the machines. Most of the machines like give out tickets anyway, so we got a few tickets. So in the end I ended up getting a capybara teddy, and then I think it was like 1,000 and something tickets we had. So with 800 of them I got the capybara teddy. They didn't have the one with the strawberry hat on, they just had this one, but that's fine. But yeah, so we got that, and then there was like 200 and something left, so I think it was like 277 or something like that tickets left, so we just got like a whole bunch of sweets. So it was like me and my mum put together done it. So then we like divided the sweets between the 2 of us, and done that. And then also on the 2 key machines, you sometimes get like a malwam, or you get key rings. So we'd like divided them as well, and these are my key rings. So I've got 3 of the key rings that were won on the 2p machines, and that there was one that was won by one of my mum's friends, but he didn't want it. He was gonna give it to like a little girl, but the dad said no, so said like she was fine and stuff, so he gave it to me, which was this swan, which looks really nice and stuff, which also has like a diamond or whatever on it as well. But there's that, and then there was this like piggy one which I won, which I wanted this like piggy chef, and then there was like a few ice creams and stuff, but I just let my mum have them. And then there was like a orange octopus, which I think I might have shown you guys actually, which was obviously from my mum. And then I've got this like squishy one of this like green octopus and stuff. So these key rings will be put on my like keyring chain that I have in my cupboard. And then I've got a few like other ones that came in the key thing, where you have to try and like pick up like this golden egg with a key in. If not, you get a key chain. But yeah, there's like this one, which I have no clue if it goes that way or that way, and I also don't know. Oh no, it's this way. Sorry, it's this way. I also don't know what one this is. So yeah, there's this, and then there's like 2 Batman ones, which I might see if like my sister wants any of these, to be honest. But 2 Batman ones, and then this kissy face one as well. So I got them, and then yeah, and then also while on holiday I got my dad and my sister like a packet of like, what was it, like a meerkat like jelly sweets like things, chewies, which kind of like the kind of like jelly babies, or like the jelly men that come in like Haribos, kind of like them, but like meerkats. And then I got my nan like an anklet bracelet thing, and then my granddad some pins. And then I saw these pins, like these Gemini ones, so I was like, I want them, so I got myself some Gemini pins. My granddad, I just got him like a, I think it was like a moon and possibly a star, and then one in the middle that said like world's best granddad or something, so I just got him that because it was easier. But yeah, so I got that. I'm also wearing one of my anklets as well, because then I got myself 3 anklets. I think one of them is breaking anyway, because I was wearing all 3 at the same time all together. But I've got this just like plain white threaded one. I don't know where my other 2 are. They might be in my jewellery box, which is somewhere in my handbag, to be honest. which I have not sorted through yet, so they might be a thing of what I show next time. I think my like slightly broken anklet might be a thing of, because I want to make a like scrapbook photo album-y kind of thing of this holiday, of all the photos of like me and my mum in and stuff, and put them in it. And then if we go on holiday next year or so, then put them photos in it. So I might end up like sticking like my anklet or something in my little like photo scrapbook album thing, and doing that as like a little memorable thing. And then that was all from the holiday, and then from actually being at my nan and granddad's, I've ended up coming home with a t-shirt, just like a plain white t-shirt, which is just going to be like a throw over t-shirt if it fits me. If not, my sister might have it. Just a big baggy t-shirt. And then I've also pinched one of my nan's dresses that she didn't want because I liked it. I don't know if it fits me or not, because it's a size up from what I normally wear, so I don't know on that one. So yeah, I've also pinched that, which is just like this blue like one, which is like swooped at the bottom and stuff. But if it does fit me, because I'll try it on before like going away on holiday, if it does fit me, I might take it on holiday. But yeah, so then also the baby's got a few outfits. I'm also forgetting, like, oh well, this might be all over the place, but the girls have this dress, which this is the front, I think, yeah, because the tag's here. But yeah, this like little dress, checkered dress, which is really cute. And then also this Bambi and Thumper top dress thing. I don't know if this is a top or a dress, but also this, which is really cute, which I'll probably like put on like a pair of leggings or shorts or something under it. We'll put the babies in that, not me. But yeah, so do that. And then I'll go for the books first. And then someone my mum knew, while we're like looking in the charity shop at like these and stuff, came in and said they had a bunch of books that I'll drop off for my mum if she wanted, and that. So obviously I looked in their bag as well. Like the next day they like brought it to my mum's work and stuff, but I looked in the bag to see if there was any that I wanted to read. So I got a few like Christmassy ones and other randomy ones. I tried to leave like the wartime ones, and be like, I'm probably not gonna read them because I don't really gravitate to that kind of times and stuff of reading and that back then. But yeah, so I've picked out a few books of that, which I'm probably not going to get around to reading this year or that much, but once I've read them I'll probably like take a photo and see if my mum wants to read them afterwards. If not, they'll go wherever if I want to keep them. If not, then they can just be given to charity or something. But yeah, so I've got the Wildflower Bay, got this one. Then I got a White Christmas on Winter Street. Obviously the Christmas ones I will read around Christmas, and then try and read as many Christmassy books as I can around Christmas this year and obviously the next few years. But the other randomy books, I don't know when I'm going to get around to reading them. And then there's One Family Christmas, Summer Wedding, Letters from the Past, which I think is an oldish kind of one, but I think it's like somewhat newer, somewhat old kind of thing, so I don't know, but I thought that might be nice. and that, and plus if I don't enjoy it I can just like DNF it and see if my mum wants to read it or whatever and go from there, because I think it's about like 1962, 1963 kind of era in the 60s. But yeah, there's that. Then there's The Woman Who Ran Away, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to read this or not, but I thought, you know what, why not just take it anyway. And then there's One Day in December, and that, which is a completely different fabric. And there's pen on this book. But yeah, this is one. So I got a few books which just need to be placed under my bed, and then I got a bag of stuff, and that which my mum gave me, which is another book, which is a Craig Revel Forward book, and that, which is Dances and Dreams on Diamond Street. So got that to read somewhere. And then got a couple of shampoo and conditioner bars, since she got them and she doesn't think she's gonna end up using them, so she's given them to me. So there's a coconut one and a papaya one, so I've got them. And then all of it, yeah, let me go there. And then my nan saw she ended up having an extra, well, a double of one of like the Stasio pots kind of things. No, not Stasio, Sistico pots, of two of the same colour. So she's given one to me, which I think is one of the colours on my hands. I think it's like the greeny colour on my hands, I think. But yeah, she's given me the other pot, so I've got that. And then I've got 4 little like clip-on bunny, it's pocket pals, like bunny things, which was like an Easter present for my mum to the babies. So I've got like a grey one, which will probably be Jax's, this pink one, which will probably be Aria's, and then this creamy one, which probably, well, it looks like somewhat nearly yellow on camera, or it could just be like the lighting or whatever, but like a creamy one, which will probably be Ophelia's, and that if anything. And then this like brownie one, which will be Holly's. But yeah, so got them, which will just probably be like sometimes like clipped onto their little like cot area thing or whatever, or be placed elsewhere. But yeah, there's them. And then on holiday we done like these little mini bags and stuff. So well, we had bags which my mum and one of her friends had done. I think I've like mixed them all up into this one bag. But yeah, the only thing that I don't think I have from the bag anymore is my flip-flops, I think, because I'd left them down at my nan and granddad, so I was like, if I ever want to wear a pair of flip-flops, I've got a pair down there, and they were like a green pair of flip-flops. But yeah, so we all kind of had stuff like coordinated to like our colour or our character. So one of my mum's friends had Minnie Mouse and pink, and that, since she loves Minnie Mouse and her favourite colour is pink. Another one had like Aladdin and Princess Jasmine and stuff, because they're a fan of just Princess Jasmine, and then like the colour like purple and teal and blue and stuff. The man had blue, and well, technically he had like Grumpy, because he didn't really have like a main character kind of thing. Like his bag had like Grumpy on it, like the dwarf Grumpy, and then he had like an alien headband. Oh, actually that's also another thing I don't have. I don't have like my Disney Mickey ears headband. That's at my nan and granddad's, because we didn't get around to wearing an outfit with them. So possibly next time I go down, and I remember when I go down in July, I will see if I can find them. Probably not, because I think they're going to be packed away now. But yeah, so hopefully if we go away next year we will wear them, and that since we're going to wear them with like a dress or for like one evening. But I have like I got given some like Mickey Disney ears, which were like Winnie the Pooh themed, since I love Winnie the Pooh. But yeah, I think the man ended up having like an aliens, like the aliens from Toy Story one, and then like dwarfed Grumpy and the 7 dwarfs and stuff. And then my mum had Snow White, I think. Snow White, I think she had, and the colour orange, and then I had the colour green and Winnie the Pooh, since I like Winnie the Pooh. But yeah, my mum just done like random like carrier bags and that with a few little things in, and then the carrier bag ended up getting used for storing some washing in or something else. I can't remember now what the bag ended up getting used for, so I put the stuff from my mum into my bag from my mum's friend that has Winnie the Pooh on, which I actually quite like this bag, which I might start using it to, like, if I'm going to use like a smaller handbag or whatever, use like this bag to put like my iPad and my book and stuff in, and that if I'm like going down my nan and granddad's and stuff like that. But yeah, there's this one that says, today is my new favourite day, with just Pooh and balloon and stuff. So I'll pull stuff out and then tell you if it's from like my mum or my mum's friend. Actually, I think there's also a pair of sunglasses in here, which is from another one of my mum's friends. So yeah, we ended up having like a Christmas cracker in here, because it was like kind of a tradition for 2 of them to, when they go on holiday, they like pull a Christmas cracker. It ended up getting pulled once we were off holiday anyway, but from it I got this Minnie and Mickey like ball thing, which I haven't actually yet done, but it's like a circular thing where I just need to get the inside of this one out and then go slap this down here. If it's gonna work. I think that's that done, but yeah, something like that. It does come with string, but I think the string's loose in this bag. So yeah, got that, and then we also got just a black hat with some like gems on, which I think I wore for like 1 or 2 of the days, and then I went back to my normal F1 hat if I wanted to wear hats. Yeah, got that. Got a little like care kit thing with like a lip balm in, which is like an apple one, which, oh, it somewhat smells like apple, but like just an apple, like a lollipop one. Some toothpaste, in case we needed some toothpaste, but we didn't. We had already packed like a mini toothpaste, so this one will be packed if I need it for the next holiday. Some, I don't know where I've put the box for this, but some frog earbuds. And that with like mini froggies on. We all got like these frog ones. But yeah, because we didn't know, because one of the people snores, so we didn't know if we were gonna need them. Didn't, but yeah, got them. Got 2 sets of bubbles. A keyring which says true friends are like bright sunflowers that never fade, even over distance and time. A lip gloss, well, 2 lip glosses, one that's nudie peachy colour, pinky colour, and then like just a pink one. We got a pin badge, which they've put like each of our initials on, which those like 2 D's and 2 A's, and then there's the S for me, which they've just put it this way for now. A road trip of 2025, so we've got a pin badge, a torch and stuff, we got that, a hand cream. I got a strawberry hand cream, and that we each got like a different hand cream as well. My mum got like a mango one, the man had a matcha one, and then I don't know what the other 2 had, but there's that. Some nail files, small and like kind of like medium ones, and then I got 2 face masks. I ended up swapping a face mask with my mum because one of my face masks had was a lavender one, which obviously I don't do well with lavender, so I swapped with my mum. I think it was like Aurora on my lavender one, so I swapped it with my mum for this one, this Cinderella one, which is strawberry. And then obviously I left my Princess Ariel, not Aria, Princess Ariel cucumber one. But yeah, so I got them in that pack, and then I got, oh, here's my little like froggy earplugs box, which I don't need anymore. And then I got like a eye mask, scrunchie kind of set, which I didn't end up using because I used my eye mask from around my nan and granddad's. So yeah, I've got spare eye mask for whenever. Oh, and here's the little thing for this. And then I got a pair of sunglasses from a different person. Which was just like a lucky dip sunglasses thing, and it's got like dots in it, so kind of like that through the lenses and stuff. But yeah, those are all like different sunglasses, but I picked them out of the lucky dip. So I got them, and then I think this was from my mum's thing, pocket hug hearts. Another thing from my mum, which is like a knitted like turtle thing. A brush, which I think is from my mum. I think this is a brush and like a comb. And as you can tell, I did not look too hard at some of this. Oh yeah, it's like a, oh my god, that's stiff. A brush and like a mirror. Oh, I can't push the bristles back now. Got that. Got a scrunchie from my mum, I think. Some of them like cleaning as like a joke. But some of them, we each got a pair of these. Which obviously you just slide on your foot and then you walk around and it's like you're mopping, well not really mopping, but brushing the floor. And then also, oh, that was from like one of the tops. We got like the tops that we were wearing during the time as well, in our bags. We got 2 from my mum and then 1 from one of her friends. And then also, I think this is just from my mum's friend, a little scrunchy headband kind of thing, which I don't know if it's like Winnie the Pooh or what, because I don't know where the blue is from. But yeah, I got that, and then I got another key ring, which I don't know if is from if this is from my mum or it's from one of her friends, I don't know. And then also from my mum's friend, a little like stress ball kind of thing, which is really cute. But that, and then from the guy, one of like the characters on the holiday, like their little like character like squad thing, they had like a Tommy the Turtle, I think, Captain Smuggles or something like that, Coral the Mermaid, which we didn't really see because we weren't near any like water or whatever. And then there was Larry the Lobster, and then the main one was Sammy the Seahorse. So as a like thing from him, I got a mini Sammy the Seahorse. But yeah, even though I spelled Sammy differently as well, but yeah, I got that. He bought me like a mini Sammy the Seahorse. But yeah, that's basically what I've got. Now I've got to put all this stuff away and sort out my handbag. Then I need to try on the clothes, but I might do that like tomorrow or something. But do all that. It's only like gone like 40 minutes have been, so it's not that bad. But do all that, put all this away, sort out my handbag, and then go from there. If I've got time to, I'll probably have time to sort out my suitcase as well then. But I've also got like a few like mini like cereal boxes from the holiday that we didn't get around to eating, so I brought them back and we've got them. I've got my sister's lot of stuff which she left before I could hand her that stuff, so she'll get that Monday. And then we've got a Vinto, which I got just in case I needed to take a tablet on holiday, which I think I did in the end. I think I only had like a tablet on Sunday because I wasn't feeling the best when I woke up. I wasn't hungover or anything, I just didn't feel the best, so I took a tablet. But yeah, so I had that, and then we did also have like a couple of like juices during the day anyway, so we done that. And then I've also like brought back some like vodka from my nan and granddad since they're not gonna really drink it. But yeah, so I've got a few things that I just need to take downstairs, and then I've also got some cheese strings which my mum bought me the other day, which I didn't eat. So yeah, so I've got a few things to just take downstairs and put in the cupboards and stuff, a few things to just sort out in my bedroom and go from there, and also like put some stuff aside for a washing pile. So what I might do actually is, while I take the stuff downstairs that I need to go downstairs, bring up one of the small baskets or something and put the baby's clothes in there. And if I sort out my suitcase, then I can put that lot of washing in there as well. And go from there, I think, since I might do like my other normal washing that needs to be done and my dad's lot of washing tomorrow. And yeah, just do that, I think. Yeah, so I need to do another lot of tidying up now before having like a rest. And that because I feel like it might be a bit too early to jump in the shower and get my bedclothes on at the moment. So possibly around like 5 o'clock or so I might jump in the shower and have a wash to wash my hair and just take the scent of dog off me and chill. So happy Sunday, people. It is currently just gone 1 o'clock and I'm finally out of bed. I literally woke up at like, what was it, like 20 minutes? 20 to 10 or so, or around then it was. I woke up and then I just like sat in my bed, finished off the Grand Prix from yesterday since I didn't finish watching that, since I kind of like stopped and just ended up scrolling on TikTok. So I was finishing that this morning, and then also started watching, well, I watched one glow up and then started watching the second of the 2 glow ups that I need to watch. So I've got that to finish today. I've got obviously a couple probably interior design masters to watch today as well. I've also got, with it in the next hour, another Grand Prix to watch. So yeah, so got that to sort out and do. But yeah, I need to sort out this unit here because I've just literally coming back. I've just piled loads of stuff on, like the book I need to read for the next 2 weeks, and actually need to finish some rubbish. I've got rubbish like on the floor as well. I've got a pile of washing that I need to do today as well. I've got the stuff that needs to be handed to my sister, but that will either be happening tonight or like tomorrow evening when she gets home from work. So that stuff might have to stay there. I've got my calendar that fell down from my cupboard, so I need to get a new like sticky tab thing to put that back up, and basically just do stuff like that today. I also managed to sort out my suitcase last night, so that is near enough done. The suitcase is put away. My sister's birthday presents have been put away until they need to come out for that. Washing is all in one basket, needing to go downstairs to be done. All I've got to do today is basically read, tidy this desk up a bit if I can, watch a lot of TV, put 3 jackets away from my suitcase since that was the only thing that I didn't get around to doing yesterday, was putting 3 items away, and then try on 2 pieces of clothing. But yeah, but once I've done that, I'm good to go. So I'm going to try and do as much of that as I can today that I need to do, and then I'm thinking next week it will just be a week of reading, doing a new packing list, and then filming 2 videos that I need to film for the rest of this month. And doing that, since I think one's like a get ready with me kind of video, and then I don't know what the other video is. So yeah, I need to do that. Also, I curled my hair last night. I done like the sock method kind of thing of curling my hair in like socks. And that, I literally jumped out of the shower. I ended up having my shower late. I think I had it like 5:30, 6ish. I ended up jumping in the shower in the end, because I was scrolling on TikTok and didn't realise the time, so I ended up doing that. And then I was like, I'll curl my hair the sock method, because I quite like my hair curly at the moment. Well, to be honest, I've always liked my hair being curly, or wavy, but I'm just sometimes too lazy to actually curl it. But especially in like the summer months, I feel like it looks nicer to have like curly hair and stuff. I like it when I have like curly hair in the summer and that. But yeah, so I done that last night and took that out this morning. So I was literally sat downstairs watching Doctor Who and Eurovision with like socks in my hair, because I literally put my knee length socks in, curled my hair around it, and then I took the bottoms and then like tried to make it in like a bun and then secure it with the sock, and slept like that last night, and then took them out this morning. But yeah, and I'm also getting an earache at the moment. I got it last night, and so I don't know what it is that's caused it, but yeah, that was fun and that. But yeah, I got downstairs at like, I want to say it was like 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes or so to like 7, so it's like 22 or quarter to 7, and I was like, oh, I've got a couple minutes, so I'll take my book downstairs. Didn't read nothing. And that, and then it was what, 7:10 or so, Doctor Who started, and then we watched that, and then Eurovision was straight after, and then after, like when they were announced the winner and stuff, and they do handing that over and doing the last song, like redoing the song, we started packing up all the snacks, and then went from there. But yeah, we still got some snacks left. One of the cheeses, well, we got 2 camemberts because me and my dad had one each. I like ate all of mine, but you had some left, which I don't know, I probably binned, I think, because I don't know if you can keep it after it's been like opened and cooked and stuff, I'm not sure. But yeah, and then we had some bread with that. Didn't end up eating the brie, but we also had some brie. Mawams we got as well, didn't end up opening them. We had 2 types of cookies. We had some milk chocolate and toffee ones which were opened. We also had some white chocolate ones which weren't opened. Then what else did we have? We had some cheese wrapped in like salami, pepperoni and chorizo and stuff, which we had some of, we didn't finish. And then we had some fruit. We had like mango, watermelon, blueberries in one tub, and then we had another tub that had blueberries, grapes and strawberries in, and the strawberries were huge. We had like 2 strawberries and they were like massive, so I ended up having 1 strawberry and then I left the other, but we got like pre-made like pots of fruit and stuff. Also, my dad is hoovering downstairs, but yeah, so we had that. And then I also had some, I think it was wine, but it was called Perry or something, just like a lighter, less alcoholic wine with less alcohol in. But yeah, I had that. I had 2 glasses of that, and then my dad had some beer, and stuff. But yeah, so that was literally our evening, and then straight after that, come upstairs and went to bed. Because I was tired. So yeah, today is just going to be a day of catching up on stuff that I couldn't get done yesterday, and watching a lot of stuff on TV and getting stuff off the planner, and yeah, going from there. So I don't know what I'm going to wear today. I might just wear some shorts since I think it's warm because it's really sunny at the moment, so I might wear some shorts or something, just to do everything that I need to do. And then, yeah. But I am also going to open my window and turn my fan on and go from there. And I also need to go downstairs to get something to eat because I am hungry. So I'll probably just do a plate of the food from our snacks last night and just have some of them for lunch. and that to get some of the stuff used up and eaten and that. So yeah, and then I might also just take my book downstairs actually, since it's 1:10 now. Take my iPad and my book downstairs, edit this video and get this uploaded. Take my book downstairs and watch a Grand Prix downstairs with my dad. So I'll put the 3 jackets away as I'm picking out an outfit and getting changed, and then the outfits I need to try on I can do later, and I'll take my washing downstairs as well while I go downstairs for lunch, because I'm thinking might as well just go downstairs for some lunch and stuff and then stay downstairs for the Grand Prix, and then when that's done come upstairs and watch what I need to watch on the TV, on my TV, because it might just be easier to do it that way. But yeah, I also, when I got home as well and got ready for the ready for Eurovision, I made myself a water because I've been drinking like fizzy drinks, but I had like bits of water while away on like the holiday and around my nan and granddad's, but I mainly drank like fizzy drinks and stuff while I was at my nan and granddad's, so like Coca-Cola and that, so I just needed a bit of water. And then while on holiday I had some alcohol, obviously, some squash, and I think I had 2 lots. I had 2 iced coffees and stuff, so I was like, I am in desperate need of getting some water in my body. But yeah, so doing that, but I also do want a Pepsi, so I'll probably make myself a Pepsi when I go downstairs for lunch, with the soda stream, and then also take my water downstairs and put some more ice in it probably, and then have that as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and I will see you guys Wednesday for the get ready with me, I think it is, which I'm gonna be filming next week, and then see you guys next Sunday for another vlog. So I will see you guys then. Bye.